Have you ever paused to think about what truly makes XRP stand out in today's volatile and fast-evolving crypto landscape of 2025? While countless digital assets fight for attention, XRP stands in a league of its own, quietly but powerfully transforming the very fabric of global finance. It's not just about market caps or tokenomics anymore. It's about real-world utility, institutional trust, and regulatory clarity. And XRP checks all those boxes. If you've been watching this space and wondering where the next explosive breakout could come from, this is your moment. XRP isn't here to simply compete, it's here to redefine what we consider possible in the digital currency world. This is no longer just about speculation, this is about infrastructure, adoption, and evolution. By the time we wrap up this video, you'll have a clear, data-backed understanding of why XRP is on the verge of achieving its most significant breakthrough yet. Buckle up because the XRP train is gaining speed, and 2025 might just be the year it reaches unstoppable momentum. Welcome back to XRP Ripple Insights, your go-to source for deep dives into the world of Ripple, XRP, and the evolving crypto ecosystem. I'm Coins Kid, and today I'm diving deep into why 2025 may very well be the most important year in XRP's history. Whether you're a longtime holder or someone who's only recently started exploring the potential of this asset, what I'm about to share will give you an entirely new perspective. We're going to examine XRP not as a speculative token, but as a transformative force in global finance. This is more than hype. It's about tangible developments, from institutional adoption to regulatory victories to breakthrough innovations. Every segment today is packed with the insights you need to truly understand where XRP is headed next. And let me tell you right now, if you think the previous XRP bull runs were impressive, what's coming in 2025 could completely eclipse them. So stay with me, because by the end, you'll understand why I remain extremely bullish on XRP and why the smartest money in the market is starting to notice. To understand XRP's future, you must first understand its foundation. XRP isn't simply a cryptocurrency that trades on exchanges. It is the lifeblood of RippleNet, a global payment infrastructure designed to facilitate lightning-fast, low-cost transactions across borders. While Bitcoin was created as a store of value and Ethereum focuses heavily on smart contracts and decentralized applications, XRP was purpose-built for the world of finance. RippleNet now connects over 400 banks, financial institutions, and payment providers across the globe. This means Ripple isn't pitching an idea. It has already built and deployed a working system used by institutions like Santander, American Express, and SBI Holdings. And these aren't crypto startups. They are legacy powerhouses betting on XRP to modernize international payments. Traditional banking corridors suffer from inefficiencies, often taking 2 to 5 days to clear international transactions and charging high intermediary fees. In contrast, XRP transactions settle in just 3 to 5 seconds with fees so low, they're virtually negligible. This is the core value of XRP: scalability, speed, and affordability wrapped in a mature, institution-ready platform. That's why RippleNet's footprint keeps growing and why XRP's relevance in 2025 is stronger than ever. While many cryptocurrencies remain trapped in cycles of speculation, XRP is carving out a future grounded in real-world use. And in 2025, the tide is finally turning toward utility-driven adoption. We are now seeing a surge in demand from commercial banks, remittance platforms, and financial regulators who are actively integrating XRP into their operations. One of the standout features of Ripple's XRP-powered system is on-demand liquidity, ODL, which eliminates the need for financial institutions to pre-fund accounts in destination currencies. This single innovation is already revolutionizing how cross-border payments work. For instance, corridors between the US and Mexico, once riddled with delays and high conversion costs, are now seeing near-instant, cost-efficient settlements thanks to XRP. But the story doesn't stop there. Ripple is now collaborating with central banks around the world to support their central bank digital currency (CBDC) initiatives. Through the XRP Ledger (XRPL), these banks are testing and deploying secure, interoperable solutions for issuing digital national currencies. If these experiments go mainstream, XRP could become the bridge asset connecting entire economies. That scale of adoption would not just drive value, It would redefine XRP as the digital backbone of the next financial era. Regulatory uncertainty has been a major stumbling block for XRP over the past few years, but 2025 marks a pivotal turning point. After a grueling multi-year battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Ripple Labs finally secured a resounding legal victory. The court's decision was unambiguous. XRP is not a security. This ruling didn't just vindicate Ripple, it sent shockwaves throughout the financial world. For the first time, institutional investors had clear legal guidelines for engaging with XRP. That clarity opened the floodgates. Major hedge funds, asset managers, and publicly traded companies are now able to confidently hold and integrate XRP into their portfolios and services. This is no small shift. Regulatory clarity transforms XRP from a risky asset into a compliant, investable financial instrument. Since the ruling, we've seen a marked increase in exchange listings, custody services for institutional clients, and even the inclusion of XRP in several newly launched crypto ETFs. This new legal foundation is setting XRP up for explosive growth, as it is now fully positioned to attract billions in capital that was previously sitting on the sidelines, waiting for the green light. In addition to legal and adoption breakthroughs, XRP's technology continues to evolve rapidly, and in 2025, it's more advanced than ever. Ripple has consistently invested in optimizing the XRP ledger, XRPL, and the results are remarkable. Recent upgrades have significantly increased its transaction throughput, enabling thousands of transactions per second without compromising speed or cost. Even more exciting is the rollout of smart contract functionality, thanks to features like hooks and sidechains. This new capability means developers can now build decentralized finance, DeFi apps, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and complex financial instruments directly on the XRPL. Previously, this was the domain of Ethereum and similar platforms, but XRP's lower fees and superior speed make it an attractive alternative for developers and enterprises alike. We're already seeing early adopters launch NFT marketplaces, lending protocols, and tokenized assets on XRPL. These innovations don't just expand use cases, they cement XRP's role as a foundational layer for the next wave of blockchain adoption. Combined with Ripple's enterprise partnerships and infrastructure, this tech leap ensures that XRP isn't just keeping pace, it's setting the standard for utility-driven crypto ecosystems in 2025 and beyond. Perhaps the most compelling signal of XRP's strength is the surge in institutional investment throughout 2025. Big money doesn't move on hype, it moves on fundamentals, and that's exactly where XRP shines. Financial institutions, pension funds, and sovereign wealth funds are all pouring into XRP, recognizing it as one of the few crypto assets with both utility and regulatory green lights. And it's not just direct investment. XRP is now included in multiple institutional-grade investment products, including ETFs, trusts, and hedge fund strategies. This has brought a flood of liquidity and long-term stability to the asset, dramatically reducing volatility while steadily increasing upward momentum. Unlike retail investors, institutions play the long game. Their presence suggests a fundamental shift in market sentiment, away from speculative boom and bust cycles and toward sustained, value-driven growth. This shift is echoed in media coverage, analyst reports, and sentiment data across the board. Where XRP was once dismissed or misunderstood, it is now being hailed as a cornerstone of the future crypto economy. The combination of utility, legal clarity, and technological prowess is making XRP the smart money's top pick in 2025. When you compare XRP with other leading cryptocurrencies, the value proposition becomes crystal clear. Bitcoin, while valuable as a store of value, is slow, expensive, and environmentally taxing. Ethereum, despite its smart contract ecosystem, struggles with gas fees and scaling issues. XRP, on the other hand, is fast, settling in under 5 seconds. It's cost-effective. Fees are often fractions of a cent. And it's eco-friendly, using a consensus algorithm that requires a fraction of the energy needed by proof-of-work chains. In a world that is increasingly concerned with efficiency and sustainability, these qualities are not just competitive, they're necessary. But beyond the specs, it's XRP's alignment with institutional needs and financial infrastructure that sets it apart. As digital finance becomes mainstream and globalized, XRP is emerging as the bridge asset of choice, capable of connecting disparate currencies, platforms, and ecosystems. With Ripple's relentless push into global markets, partnerships with central banks, and continuous technical innovation, XRP is uniquely positioned to lead. Experts across the crypto space agree. XRP is still massively undervalued relative to its impact. And if the current trends continue, 2025 may be remembered as the year XRP finally took its rightful place at the top of the financial food chain. Given all these bullish factors, where could XRP realistically head? Expert forecasts range significantly, but consensus is strongly bullish. Some analysts project XRP hitting new all-time highs within the next year, driven by global adoption and regulatory clarity. A conservative scenario sees XRP reaching substantial gains, while bullish predictions from credible market analysts envision XRP multiplying several times over its current value. While predictions always carry risks, the strategic outlook overwhelmingly favors XRP, making it a key crypto asset for 2025 and beyond. XRP in 2025 isn't just another crypto hype, it's a fundamental shift in global finance. We're witnessing XRP's real-time evolution into an indispensable global financial tool. Its growing adoption, regulatory clarity, technological innovations, and institutional investment make XRP the cryptocurrency to watch, hold, and invest in this year. Are you ready to take advantage of this pivotal moment? Make sure you're subscribed to XRP Ripple Insights, hit the notification bell, and stay updated with in-depth insights and critical market developments. Remember, the opportunity window doesn't stay open forever. Stay informed, stay bullish, and together, let's navigate the incredible journey of XRP's rise.